So in Constance, we went into one of the oldest collectives of winemakers in Germany still around, and well, we were looking for a tasting. My friend knew that we didn't, or they didn't have tastings, but I, being the American that I am, thought I can force a tasting wherever I go. I'm a winemaker. So we ended up buying some bottles, and one was a Spätburgunder or Pinot Noir Rosé. Also, when I was trying to buy my Pinot Noir, the guy behind the counter was like, "Just so you know, this is really strong." And I looked at the guy and I'm like, "Just so you know, I'm a winemaker in America. Ha 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 ha." This is why people hate us. All right, I think we should move on to some rosé.
I think so. He did sound quite silly saying that.
This is Jess, everybody. I don't know if you've met her yet or will meet her in the future. One of the two excellent friends of mine that allowed me to stay with them in Switzerland.
Yeah, Casa K. Mayberry.
Casa K. Mayberry. That was obviously in German. Yokito Taco Bell. So this is a Pinot Noir Rosé. I do love a Pinot Rosé. This is a little sweet, but it may just be fruitful, and I may just not be used to the region. This is from Constance, which is kind of along the same, almost the same latitude as where we're staying in Schaffhausen. It's kind of in the same area that's known for Pinot in Switzerland, just across the border, literally like a minute or two. It switches back and forth, I guess. Not like between Germany and Switzerland, but where you are on the train. Anyways, this is a nice rosé. This is so crushable. I would drink this in the back patio all summer long, which you will get to hear me say a lot this summer when I'm talking about rosés. But this one has an effervescence to it. Strong hints of strawberry. not that cloying rosé ness. That's a word. It's clean. It's so clean, not overly acidic. It's just so drinkable. It's fantastic. If you're in Constance and are looking for some easy drinking rose, as people say it when they forget to put the accent on it in text messages, I highly suggest this one. here's what happened. We went to Winterthur. Did I say that right? I don't think I said that right. Yesterday, the day before, and we stumbled into a wine shop that I looked up, and there was this really nice lady that was talking about these amazing wines that she got to pick out herself, because I'm pretty sure it was her wine shop. Either way, you could just see in her eyes that she enjoyed what she did and just loved every minute of what she was doing. Talking to people, she even talked to me in English as much as she could about the wines that I purchased. And I bought a Merlot from a canton that I'm not going to be able to visit during this time out here, which is in the southeast of Switzerland, called Ticino. Well, that's more Italian. Ticino is an AOC and a canton of Switzerland. They focus a lot on they border the Italian side, but for some reason the Italians really love those red Bordeaux varietals, and Ticino excels at Merlot. Like, if you're looking for a Merlot in Switzerland, you've got to get it from this AOC. This wine shop owner assured me that this was an excellent choice. They also had this in Reserva, but I wanted to go with what their standard is. This Merlot is grown on the right bank of the Ticino River. Kind of funny that Merlot still enjoys the right bank even when it's outside of France, in some rocky and steep slopes. It should be fantastic. The shopkeep told me to open it a half hour before, so that's what we've done. We haven't decanted it yet because I don't know if we'll finish all these bottles of wine in one night. So we've given it a little bit of air. It's been probably about an hour since I've opened the bottle. Give it a little swirl once or twice, and we're gonna see how it goes.
Come back to my own glass.
Welcome back, Jessica. Okay. Oh, wow, that's interesting. So this is the 2012 Ticino Merlot from a brand called, a winery called Delia, D-E-L-E-A. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. That's going to be my new catchphrase, by the way. On the top here it says carato, which means carrot in Italian, which is what they call their wine barrels, because this is aged in New French oak for about 2 years. Oh.
No, it's quite wonderful.
Right? What do you think of it? Have you tried it yet?
No. I thought I'd let you go first.
Thanks. Well, it's Merlot. It's definitely, it's fruitful, but you can definitely taste that oak on it. If I would have had the time, I would have set it down for at least a couple more years. I hate to have taken home the Reserva and opened it just now. Wow, this has stopping power. It's
already smooth and rich.
It is.
Layers. I mean, yes, if you laid it down a few more years, the layers would just be that much deeper.
It's almost angry with that amount of oak in there. But it's because it's European, it's suave and sophisticated. But it does, it's, wow. I know it said New French oak, but I would wonder if they have something slightly different in one of their barrels for the program. It's just so rich, or maybe they don't have as strong a toasting, or maybe they had a stronger toasting on one of them. I don't know. It's just, there's something to it.
It's quite complex, actually.
I agree. Are you getting any notes of anything on there?
Well, the oak is strong, like you said.
It does kind of mask some of what's going on. It's like smelling a wood chipper, but it's like if a kid threw a fruit roll up into a wood chipper, or an entire box of fruit roll-ups without the cardboard.
You get a little bit of wetness almost.
like forest floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been actually helping each other describe things throughout the week because I'll think of something, she'll think of something, she'll tell me that there's red wine vinegar in something, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that is what red wine vinegar. That's
not red wine vinegar in the wine.
No, that would be unfortunate. There's a little bit of that vanilla quality from the French oak. It's definitely red to blue fruits. It's almost Pinot-like, but it definitely has, on the finish, it has that Merlot backbone. It's not as fruitful as a California one would be, but it definitely has probably similar characteristics to a Bordeaux, just more. It's more Italian, is what it is. It's a Ferrari. It's an Alfa Romeo. It's a Lamborghini, or whatever kind of cars they actually drive out there. But it's just
mopeds are big in Italy.
It's a moped compared to whatever the French make, a Peugeot.
No idea.
But it's wonderful. It's 13.5% alcohol by volume. If you could find a way to get your hands on this,
I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, I would get 2, maybe 3. A cellar 2, try 1 immediately. This is just going to be me drinking and rambling for a little while.
Also, if anyone's wondering, this is traditional German dress. This is a dirndl. So I don't just look like this all the time.
She does look like this all the time. It's Merlot, but there's new French oak, and it's young even though it's a 12. I don't know. Prost.
That's a good ending.
Mm-hmm. This has been Rewind with bschwitty's Switzerland Adventure, or whatever we were calling it. I enjoyed this. I hope you did too. We'll continue with regularly scheduled programming next week. I have other friends touring through Italy right now, but they will not get this. Want to know why? Because they're off tasting Italian wines. Ooh, I'm in Florence. No, that you can get back home. That you walk into a wine shop and you can have. This, you have to walk into a wine shop in Switzerland because it's not going to be exported. And if it is, seriously, buy it because that is a fantastic idea. This has been Rewind with bschwitty. Catch you next time.